Hey guys, so yeah, you're looking at my bum key collection, and I've made quite a change to that recently, and I just wanted to share that with you. As it is, I find it a real cumbersome arrangement to have everything on this split ring, and to have all this sort of like big mess of key tags with information on it. I find it to be like a real pain in a toolbox because everything catches on everything. But I need to keep the information on these tags really, so that was something I had to think about. I also find the split ring to be a complete pain in the butt because you take something off, you need both hands to open it and close it. You put it down when it's open, and bits fall off. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing good about it in my opinion. I prefer to have the tags detached when I bump as well. So that's something else. And it's just really too much bulk. And it's like a cross between sort of, I don't know, a 19th century jailer and a key maker off the Matrix. It's just... Anyway, so the first thing I wanted to come up with was how I could ditch all the tags, but retain the information on the tags. The brand of the key, the lock is not obvious, then the first thing I look at is it a left-hand profile or is it a right-hand profile? I thought, well, I could actually get more information onto the bow of the key than I had on the key tags by using one colour for left-hand profiles and one colour for right-hand profiles. Then, of course, you can see that I have the number of pins being 5-pin or 6-pin. Along with that, if it's a medium cut, a high cut, or a low cut bum key, and then also the profile code of the keys themselves. Once those were labelled, then the case was how to fix that. What I found was really useful was to use heat shrink tubing, and that worked out very well and very neatly. And it was a case of just giving it a trim. That worked very well. I wanted to keep the top of the key bow free of the heat shrink tubing, so the bump hammer could have a clean hit and it wouldn't fracture or split the heat shrink tubing. So once you've done that, the tag is really unnecessary. You have everything you need on the bow of the key. And in fact you have a lot more. You have they're color coordinated to being left profiles or right profiles. You have the number of pins, you have if it's a low cut or a high cut, or a medium cut of course, and then also you have the profile code for JMA or Silker or Keyline or whatever it is. So the next stage really was how to get rid of the split rings. I considered making trifold wallets, but I mean my skills on a sewing machines are a novice level. I can do straight lines and tidy things up and such things. I thought about the trifolds and then kicked that into touch, and then I had an inspired idea. I've always been a fan of Maxpedition Kit. I've got a couple of their bags, I've got a few of their pouches, and so that seemed to fit ideal really, because it's because of the bulk and the weight of the keys. I thought it would be a lot better just to have something that's a lot more hard wearing, that I could have made, just knocked it up on the sewing machine. So I pimped one out in this way. I've sewn pages into the interior of the organizer and put some elastic stripping to secure the keys, and in that way I get a lot more. I mean it's just simple pages, but it's very compact. I get a easy reference to a lot of keys which I wouldn't have got with the key tags on a split ring. I'm able to clearly see the left and the right profile of the keys. I can clearly see the options I've got. and I've got space in both sides of the both ends of the organiser for other bits and pieces. Those pages were easily done on the sewing machine. I made myself a cardboard template, and it was all straight lines. I mean, as long as you can tie things off, you know. I mean, you can stop the stitching coming undone. Everything is measured, and the sewing machine does a good job. Everything turns out to be very compact. You could fit it in the cargo pocket of a pair of cargo pants, and no worries. So I hope you found that useful. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's really nice and compact. It's easy to reference, and very durable, which is and I mean, I don't feel the same with the split ring. I'd get the same for the split ring, so this is a really cool option for me, and I hope you find it useful. That's about it, I think. Take care now. Bye bye.